These luxurious sweaters, hats, scarves, and socks are made from a special kind of wool called mohair wool. Unlike ordinary wool, mohair wool is soft and silky and costs about 25 times more than regular wool. And there's only one way to get mohair wool, and that's from a special kind of goat called Angora goats.
This one is the social butterfly. Yes. Okay. Well, and you know, everyone has a name, and this one is called Coco. And Coco is about 10 years old. It's not a goat. We have also a donkey. You know that the donkey is like a protector for the goats, you know?
While Coco the goat trotted right up to our tour group and was really friendly, the rest of the goat herd kept their distance while we were outside standing near their fence. They are magnificent animals. Their curly fleece is sheared twice a year to produce the raw material for the mohair wool. The youngest goats produce the finest and highest quality mohair wool because it's shinier and silkier. Angora goats live about 12 to 14 years, and as they age, the thickness of their hair fibers increases, and the wool is not as highly valued as the wool from younger goats. Each Angora goat produces around 15 pounds of mohair each year, and as you can see, they eat mostly dry hay and also some green grass from the pasture. Garments made entirely of mohair are very expensive, which is why it's more common to find mohair mixed in with other fabrics. The goat farmers at Chevrier du Nord in Quebec, Canada, are keeping the flame lit for a dying industry since mohair production has been in steady decline for about the past 3 decades. After animal rights organizations like PETA began to criticize unethical practices that were used to harvest this type of wool, it led many consumers to steer away from using the fabric out of fear of contributing to the problem. Some major clothing brands, such as Adidas and Forever 21, have showed their support of animal rights by refusing to market products made of mohair. But the goats on this farm are thriving, as their precious wool has been harvested at this location since the year 2000 without animal cruelty. Abusive and careless farmers can hurt the animals during the shearing process, which is done with large, sharp scissors that can injure the animal if it isn't held completely still while the wool is being cut. Once the wool is cut, you can imagine it's pretty dirty, since the goat's been wearing it on his back for the last 6 months. So it's cleaned in a special machine that soaks it in hot water, and when it dries you have clean mohair, soft, glossy, and very white. You can clearly see the big difference between rough mohair and clean mohair. Chunks of the wool are made into strands, and the strands in most cases are spun into yarn. The mohair from young Angora goats is used to make garments that are popular with people in this region, which can get extremely cold in the wintertime. Mohair garments are known for being warm as well as expensive. A mohair hat sold in this shop, for instance, would cost around 102 Canadian dollars. On the other hand, the rougher mohair from older goats is used to make other products like carpet and rugs and household decorations. This small farm in the valleys of Quebec, Canada, is breathing life into a vanishing industry by refusing to let this craft fade into oblivion. In these rustic barns and rolling pastures, the spirit of mohair thrives, preserving this ancient art form for generations to come.